Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Jessa Hansen, and I work at Whittier Middle School as a 7th grade geography teacher.
All right. In your own words, can you describe the economy?
Okay, when we look at the economy, we look at money and jobs, and we also look at how the government is helping support or not support the economy. When I think of how the world is doing right now, and specifically the United States, I feel like it is slowly increasing, not at the rate that we need it to, but I feel like it's getting better since about 2008 when it was really bad. When I look at South Dakota, and specifically Sioux Falls, I feel like our economy is doing really well compared to the rest of the nation.
Okay. We're going to talk about incomes. Are you happy with, how they said incomes are supposed to be at least 42,000? As the whole, all average, our income hasn't reached 42,000. Is yours like there? Are you happy with your income?
Okay. So when we look at a GDP map, it says that average income for the United States is about 42,000. Mine is much lower than that. I think it's because of that is because, one, I'm pretty new to the profession, so I have to start out at the bottom, and as years go, I'll make more. Another reason I think that maybe my income is lower than the national average is because the standard of living for South Dakota, or the cost of living, I should say, is lower. So it doesn't cost as much to live here as maybe, say, the East or West Coast. So it's cheaper for me to live here in Sioux Falls, which is maybe why they're able to pay less for jobs versus other jobs. And it kind of depends on what your culture values. If they don't value education, teachers don't get paid as much. But if they value medical work, then doctors will get paid a lot. So it kind of is what your culture values as well.
Okay. You know how the government shut down for 16 days?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have anything to say about that?
My feeling on the government shutdown, specifically as a teacher, is I'm supposed to teach students to work together cooperatively, to negotiate, to kind of work with one another even when differences come up. It's really hard to do that when we elect people into office and they're supposed to be the leaders and models for everyone and they can't even agree, which is why obviously the government shut down because they couldn't agree on a budget. And so I feel like it's very difficult if a Congress or Senate or President aren't willing to work together. How do they expect children to work together?
Thank you.
One thing that I found interesting that I heard on the news is that Congress recently was found discussing extraterrestrial life. Are there such things as aliens? And that really makes me upset, the fact that they are going to spend my tax dollars trying to figure out something that really doesn't matter when they could be solving the problems like the economy. I feel like that would be probably more important than working on aliens. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Thank you, Ms. Hansen. Thanks for doing this interview with us. If we have any more questions, we'll interview you again.
Thanks.